If your job disappeared tomorrow, who would you be? Not what would you do for money. Who would you be? That question hits hard for a lot of men, because many of us were taught to build identity around work, around title, income, role, usefulness. So when work gets shaken, identity gets shaken with it. Welcome to Exhausted Dad, documentaries for men running on empty, who still want to become better men. Real research, real perspective. One thing to do today or tomorrow. Tonight, your job is not who you are. Let's make something clear right away. This is not an anti-work episode. Work matters. Providing matters. Competence matters. But what you do for money is not the same thing as who you are. A lot of men inherited a story that sounded like this. Pick a lane. Work hard. Stay loyal. Retire there. And yes, some men really did live that story, but not as many as we were taught to imagine. The problem is not just the economy. The problem is what many men were taught to believe about themselves inside the economy. That a stable job meant stable identity. That if the role held, the man held. And if the role broke, the man must have broken too. You don't need to memorize the numbers. Just notice what they destroy. The fantasy that work was ever perfectly safe. This BLS data shows job displacement was already part of working life decades ago. So the old world was not perfectly stable. It was just easier to romanticize. And that matters because a lot of men were sold a cleaner story than the data support. Not a fake story, a romanticized one. One where your pop worked one job forever, retired with dignity, and everything made sense. That happened for some men. So when your job changes now, when your company downsizes, when your industry shifts, when your degree does not protect you the way you thought it would, it doesn't just feel inconvenient, it feels personal. You don't just think, I lost a job. You think, what does this say about me? Am I still dependable? Am I still a provider? Am I still who I thought I was? That is the real wound. Because for a lot of men, work is not just how you make money. It is how you explain yourself. It is how you answer the question, so what do you do? And when that answer gets taken from you, some men feel like they disappear with it. Maybe you did everything right. Maybe you went to school, got the degree, landed the job, built the career, and now you hate it, or it hates you back, or it pays too little, or it takes too much, or it vanished. That doesn't just create stress, it creates confusion. And confusion is dangerous, because when a man loses orientation, he starts making the wrong meaning out of the moment. He turns a career problem into a character verdict. He turns a market shift into a moral failure. He turns a hard season into a new identity. But a role can break without the man being broken. That's the line. A role can break, a title can disappear, a company can change, an industry can move, and none of that automatically means you became less of a man. I know perspective does not pay your bills. I know it does not fix fear overnight. I know it does not magically replace lost income. But perspective can stop you from adding one more wound to the moment. Because here's what is true. A job is a role. A role can change. Skills can transfer. Character can remain. Judgment can remain. Work ethic can remain. Your ability to learn can remain. Lawyer is not who you are. Lawyering is what you do. Construction worker is not who you are. Construction is what you do. Manager is not who you are. Managing is what you do. And if the market changes, that does not erase the man. It only changes the role he may need to play next. Even the things men were told would protect them are not perfect shields. A college degree still carries a real earnings premium on average, but it is not the same thing as certainty. Recent college graduates finished 2025 with about 5.7% unemployment and 42.5% underemployment, according to the New York Fed. That does not mean education is worthless. It means no single path should be worshipped as permanent safety. Not college, not one employer, not one industry, not one title. That is too much weight to put on any one thing. And if your wife is carrying more right now, or your income dropped, or you had to take a job that doesn't match the image you had of yourself, that does not automatically mean you are lost. It may mean you are in transition, and transition is not the same thing as failure. Adaptation is not humiliation. Changing direction is not betrayal. Rebuilding is not weakness. A responsible man adjusts when conditions change. That is not less masculine. That is reality. So here's the move for today or tomorrow. Take a piece of paper and make 3 columns. Column 1, my current role. Column 2, the skills this role requires. Column 3, the qualities in me that remain even if this role disappears. Example, current role, lawyer. Skills, analysis, communication, negotiation, discipline. Qualities, strategic, composed, capable under pressure. Or current role, construction, skills, coordination, stamina, problem solving, adaptability. Qualities, reliable, resilient, practical, steady. That exercise matters because it separates role from identity. And once you separate those 2 things, you can adapt without feeling like you've vanished. You can grieve the role without burying the man. So here's the truth. Your job matters. Your paycheck matters. Your responsibilities matter. But your title is not your soul. You are bigger than your current role. And if the role changes, you are still you, still responsible, still capable, still needed, still able to learn, still able to build again. That is not fake encouragement. That is a better story than the one many men inherited. And it is a stronger story to build a life on. Subscribe to Exhausted Dad for more real research, real perspective, and one thing to do today or tomorrow.